person smoking while they're riding a moped? Yes. How? There's a definite draft coming through this helmet. A definite draft. I watch quite a lot of YouTube. I mean, a fair bit. I watch a lot of motovlogs. Some gaming stuff, some car stuff, but a lot of motovlogs. I watch quite a few motovlogs from the UK and from other parts of the world, which I really enjoy. And of course, I watch a lot of motovlogs from Japan. And through watching motovlogs from different countries, and through watching a lot of YouTube in Japan on various topics, I've noticed a few things. And that's what I'd like to talk about today. Mostly I'm going to be talking about motovlogs. Some of these things extend to YouTubers in Japan in general, but mostly I'm focused on motovlogs. So the first thing I've noticed is a lot of videos don't have any talking. They'll have just text at the bottom of the screen. It often ends up being a lot of text for some videos. A lot of videos will just have basically what they would be saying in the form of text at the bottom of the screen, or in the middle of the screen, or wherever. Sometimes this is a really good thing, and this happens a lot on Japanese TV as well. Because if I'm listening to something in Japanese and I don't quite catch what they're saying, having it written down exactly on the screen is really helpful. So in one sense I like that. Other times it will not be such a good thing, because often I'm watching 3 different screens. I've got Discord on one screen, I've probably got Reddit or some other junk on the middle screen, and then I've got YouTube on the right hand screen. And videos that only have talking, I have to concentrate on them only, so it's kind of annoying sometimes. Hell. Holy sh**. What a... Second thing I've noticed is something that is pervasive across Japan. Not just online, but in the real world as well. A lot of YouTubers use the same clip art from a site called Irastoya. It's actually a really good site, but it's everywhere. Their art is everywhere. The reason it's everywhere is because it's free to use, and they cover a lot of different areas of life, a lot of different topics, so it is a really good resource. But almost everybody, every company, community centre, train station will use clip art from Irastoya, and it makes it kind of hard to tell vloggers apart when they all use the same clip art, the same kind of way to represent things. But I can't blame them at all, because the pictures are really good. Some of them are very funny. I just wish that they had more humans that look like me. Look at the font on that post office. Oh my god. Can you get any more 80s? I mean, I'm talking 80s Japan. It looks... I love it. It's a black guy. Seeing non-Japanese people is not that unusual, even here. I did meet a guy on the bus a couple of years ago who was from Ghana. And I was born in Ghana, so that was kind of cool. I always get embarrassed when I meet somebody from Ghana and they say something to me. And the only thing I can do is understand a greeting. I can't really do much more than that. Now back on topic. The next thing is that a lot of YouTubers use the same music. The same music. And this is not only motovloggers. This is... he's in third. He's definitely in third. It's not just motovloggers. A lot of YouTubers use the same music. And there's really there's like 6 or 7 that are incredibly common. If you subscribe to more than like a half a dozen YouTubers in Japan, chances are 2 or 3 of them will use the same music regularly in their videos. So you'll get the regular, very common intro music, and then they'll have some music for, you know, like when they're walking around somewhere or they're trying to find their way to somewhere. So again, that's another thing that makes a lot of Japanese YouTubers feel the same. Even the YouTubers that I really enjoy, the motovloggers that I really enjoy, that is one area where they just blend in together. And if it wasn't for where they film or what bike they ride, you wouldn't really be able to tell them apart. And those sound effects all come from the same website as well. So again, you can't really blame people, because finding copyright-free music is really hard. And if you can find a website that has quite good quality music, and I'm not saying it's bad, it's actually quite good, but it's way too common, which for me is a bad thing. And that's kind of related to the last point, which is the fact that a lot of YouTubers will use the same sound effects as well, and often for the same situations. So when they have the title of their video come up, there'll be a sound effect. And if it's New Bike Day, they will definitely have a sound effect. And if they're doing kind of a gag, and to simulate somebody, you know, like in the Three Stooges where they'll slap each other on the back of the head or poke each other in the eye. Anyway, those are the things that I've noticed. And as I said, I watch a lot of people from the UK, and I was trying to think, what are the things that... Is there anything similar that you can tell that's a UK motovlogger? All UK motovloggers do this, or doing this is really common in the UK. The only one I can think of is going for a fry-up. Going for a full English. That's a UK thing, isn't it? Having a ride out to a greasy spoon for a full English. I suppose I can add another one on related to that in Japan, that people do ramen touring. So this will usually involve going to a convenience store and picking up an instant ramen, and then they'll have like a camping burner stove, some water. They'll go out somewhere and they'll sit down and they'll cook up some ramen, and then they'll eat it. It's kind of a fun little thing that they do. I'm going to have to try it one day. So how about where you live? What are the memes and tropes and that kind of thing that motovloggers in your country do? Please tell me in the comments. Well, while I've got battery left, I'll leave it here. I'm on my way somewhere else, but I don't think it's really film worthy, so I'm going to leave it here. That's long enough of me prattling on. Take it easy. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.